Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Kaldheim draft. Okay, the rare is Furia's Retribution. It's a great card. Really strong. Really, really strong. 4 mana, you get a 4/4 white flying Vigilance Angel, and then you can use that angel to both attack and kill something. And then it gets double strike the turn after that. So this card is just really, really good. It is 2 colors, but certainly worth first picking. Other good cards in here, Rune of Sustenance, you stick it on an equipment, and you've got to make your own lifelink equipment that draws you a card. Really good. I love all the runes. Icebind Pillar is a good card. You have to be pretty snow heavy, but you can keep things tapped down. Also very good. Really good against equipment. I've got another rune in here. The Raptor is a good aggro card. Behold is some excellent cheap card advantage. Mammoth Growth for aggro I like. I think the Hulk is very playable. Got a relevant Snowland. I got through as much as I could. All right. Follow-up pick. Well, this is interesting. We could just follow up with a Rune of Sustenance. Like I said, good on equipment, good in general. There's a Demon Bolt in here, which has got to be the strongest card, but then I guess we'd be more into either splashing Demon Bolt or splashing Retribution. I mean, it's early enough we can take the strongest card. I actually like Rune of Sustenance. I think it buys time if you end up with equipment. You kind of need to go equipment, I feel like, if you take it. But it's on color. I definitely would like to play Furia's Retribution just because this card is very strong. We're passing a Demon Bolt for it. But I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I like the upside of Rune of Sustenance. I think Narfi is good too. Fun card. Could splash one or the other there as well. But I'll take the Rune. Hopefully get some equipment to support it. We'll see. So the pick here, we could take the Rune Crown. I think that's an excellent follow-up. Kind of a perfect follow-up to Rune of Sustenance. Now we can pay 3 mana, dig it up, draw a card, get a good piece of equipment that has lifelink and pumps. So it's a sensible follow-up pick here, I think. Otherwise, there's Story Seeker, which was totally legit, buys us some time. Elderfang Disciple I like. I think the Coma's Faithful is good. Got a Lindworm in here, Svella. Plenty of good stuff. The Struggle. So Fight Spell, Finisher. I still have yet to get to play Svella, but I played against it plenty. Great card. If you can survive long enough, you're just playing spells for free. Got a relevant Snowland here. I think Haggy Mob is actually playable too. And the Gladewalker and the Pup. Like, all of this stuff is playable. Even Bind the Monster is playable in the right deck. So it's just like a pack full of playables. But we'll take the Rune Crown. Well, I love Maya. And technically we could splash Maya. But I might be on board with the Valkyrie. Valkyrie actually has synergy with Furia's Retribution because it would also be able to destroy creatures and get double strikes. So might just be worth taking here. It also wears equipment well, seeing as it's evasive. I think Maya is the best card here, but you know what? I'm kind of on board with taking the Valkyrie, trying to stick with this Angel, Black-White Angel plan if we can. We'll see if it pans out. But yeah, I love Maya. I think Invasion of the Giants, I haven't played it in a while, but it's certainly a fine card. Raven Wings, another equipment to stick Rune of Sustenance on, also very good. Run Amok is a good aggro card. King Harold's Revenge I've played before. It is playable in a pinch, but usually you're not happy about it. Valor of the Worthy, haven't played it much. Played against it more often. Frost Augur, some good card advantage. All right, we can take the Raven Wings now. I'm kind of okay with that. It gets our equipment out of the way. And, I mean, the thing that's weird about Raven Wings is that I feel like if we're playing Angels, we're going to have evasion anyway, but I might just take it regardless just because it's a good card. Like, we can try and play like an aggro black-white. I mean, Death Knell Berserker fits into that well. But we might, we may very still, easily still just be splashing the Retribution. We'll see. Because, like, we could end up Selesnya, in which case I'd rather have the Maya. But Yeah, especially since we could have followed up with the tree line. That's okay. I'll take the Raven Wings. We'll have all the equipment we need, and we'll figure it out from there. Okay. So Master Scald is cool. Yeah, I think Master Scald is actually really good in here because it can get back the Retribution, which is incredible, but it can also get back Rune Crown, Raven Wings, and Rune of Sustenance. Like, it already gets back 4 cards in our deck. I think it's a really good fit for us, so we'll take that. Kind of exactly what we're looking for. Unfortunately, it eats our graveyard like the Stalwart Valkyrie does, but not going to complain about that. I think Courser is actually a very good pickup here. Besides just being a flying creature, it already makes 4 things cheaper. So, really good. Wears equipment well. Kind of awkward with Raven Wings, but not a big deal. Another chance to get a Berserker, which is still good in here with the Raven Wings and Rune Crown. But I'll take the Courser and be happy about it. I love Inga. She's very good. I love the Firewalker. Very strong. These are 3 playable elves, too. 3 seasons I haven't really gotten to go off with, but it's gone off against me, and it's pretty good. So, yeah, we can take a second Master Scald here. I mean, we still have plenty of things to bring back. I'll take it. It looks like black might be drying up, in which case we might have to splash the Retribution. We'll see. We'll figure that out. All right, we can take the Raptor here. Still have a chance to go more of an aggro route here. And I like the Raptor more than the Wielder. Yeah, that's fine. We'll cut white for now until we get this all squared away. All right, so we're seeing some late green. Like, we could take the Gladewalker, or we could take the Sentinel. Gladewalker is cool because it's an angel, which just randomly get double strike and be able to kill things. That is actually pretty sweet with Retribution. But Sentinel lets us splash for Retribution and randomly ramps and wears equipment. Well, I guess so. All right, we can take the Gladewalker now. Another chance to get the Faithful. Faithful, good with the Raven Wings. I mean, it's fine with the Rune Crown, a little redundant. Fills the yard for the Master Scalds. I mean, if I don't have to play green, I don't want to. So I'm kind of okay with taking the Faithful and seeing if we can just make a black-white deck work. All right, I guess we'll take a third piece of equipment. Double Raven Wings might get a little excessive, but that's okay. Neither of these matter. All right. On to pack 2. Wow, Battle of Frost and Fire is a good card, but we're not taking it. I'm not a fan of Divine Gambit. I know some people are, but it's just not my bag. This pack feels like a bit of a mess, though. Could take the Demonic Gifts. Doesn't really work well with tokens. But it's kind of cool with Master Scald, I guess. Yeah, it is actually kind of cool with it. Might just get like a free graveyard recovery. Might be better than taking a third Master Scald. 3 starts to get a little excessive. Or we could just take a Snowland. Kind of a bit of a mess. I mean, I'm kind of okay with taking the Master Scald too, but maybe Demonic Gifts is what we want, just because we don't have much removal. So getting a combat trick, a cheaper one, probably better than getting 3 Master Scalds right now. Okay. Well, Blood Sky Berserker is kind of made for this archetype because you play 2 spells in 1 turn, but I don't really like the 2 spells deck so much. So I might be on more on board with just taking more playable white cards, like taking a Champion, which just has a good body. Because we're not for sure deep into black. We might just be mostly white, splashing black too. And I'm fine taking the Champion here. I mean, granted, we need some more cheap things. But, I mean, Berserker's a fine card. It can be aggressive and good. Doesn't work so well with Demonic Gifts. I'm probably okay taking the Champion. We'll see. Wow, Magda. It's actually kind of crazy. Magda is so strong, too. I have a few dwarves already. I mean, this card just is insane. But maybe I just take Poison the Cup. Stick to the plan here. Poison the Cup's good removal. It gives us our first, like, actual removal spell. Playing Magda, you could still splash Fury's Retribution, but Magda's so good. But I think I'm going to take Poison the Cup. and probably be okay with it. It's good removal. I do still want to play black. Okay. Ascent of the Worthy is actually kind of cool, but I mean, there's nothing else here for us anyway, so probably just take it. It's probably fine. I prefer to not play the Code Spell Cleric, so we're going to need... This is like 8 creature deck right now. This deck needs some help. We can take the Way Down. We don't have the Snow for Priest. There's a lot of blue in here, but I guess we'll take Way Down. 2 Master Scalds, and being a low creature count deck with Valkyrie and 2 Master Scalds makes this Way Down quite a bit worse. But I'm hopeful we can find 7 more creatures along the way. Alright, the choice is now Effigy versus Infernal Pet. I suppose it's probably Infernal Pet. I mean, they're both pretty awkward. Maybe I would prefer to just have the 2/3 rather than relying on playing 2 spells in 1 turn. I guess so. I think they're both pretty underwhelming for this deck, but Effigy might give us some early protection that we might need. And we already have 2 Raven Wings, though I don't even know if we're playing them both yet. Plus, I guess you can get back Effigy with Master Scald in a pinch if you really need to. Oh, let's see here. I guess we could take a Kennel Master. Yeah, it's fine. Or we could take the God's Guardian. Wonder if that actually wears equipment better. Yeah, with the Vigilance, maybe we actually want the Guardian. That kind of makes sense. Like 2 Raven Wings, Vigilance, 4/6 flyer. It's pretty strong. Comes down quicker. So we can take the Seeker here, or we can take the Shieldmate. That's actually kind of interesting. Shieldmate better synergy with the Demonic Gifts. Story Seeker having Lifelink is quite good. Might actually wear the Raven Wings better, but you get 2 bodies with the Shieldmate. I think we'll go with the Story Seeker. I actually don't know which one I like more there. Alright, take the Scald, 3rd one, I guess. It's a lot of Master Scalds. Raise the Draugr. At this point, we probably have a good warrior count. I guess we have 5 dwarves, 5 warriors. Alright. Well, another dwarf warrior. We'll take it. Skull Raid. I don't think we're doing the Dogged Pursuit plan. I don't think we're doing this either. Yeah, I got the Infernal Pet anyway. I think we're kind of well suited to be a beatdown deck. We just need a few more like 2-drops. And we can start cutting a little bit of the Master Scald top end. Alright, we'll take the Dogged Pursuit. Sinkhole, I guess, fixes for the deck. Rise of the Dreadmarn is kind of a cool card. I just don't know if I want it. I don't know if it's for me. I guess we'll just take the fixing. I'm fine with that. Not the most exciting first pick, but we kind of already have a deck, so I can play it like this if I really have to. I'd like to upgrade it a little bit more. I guess we'll take Verdict. I don't like Verdict for these kinds of decks, though. I don't really want to return upon the tide either, and a 4th Master Scald doesn't seem very good. Yeah, I guess we'll take a Verdict. We have some evasion, so Verdict might be okay, actually. It's really not what you want to do in these kinds of decks, though. Some good green stuff. Guess we could take another Verdict. We don't have the Snow for Valkyrie. Probably don't need another Demonic Gifts, probably. Well, Shepherd's a really good card, so happy to slam that. Yeah, and it's an Angel, too. That's really nice. Okay. All right. Ooh, Great Hall. That's a good pickup. Gives you an Angel, too. There's also a Courser, which would be good. But I think we'll take the Great Hall. Free land. Really nice. Splashing Maya. Probably not happening. Could take a 3rd champion, I guess. Alright. I mean, Champ is good, so It's fine to take that here. Ascent. Guess we take it. I have 16 creatures currently. Definitely low on cheap creatures, though, unfortunately. Basically just have a Raptor and a Story Seeker. It's not very good. We don't really start playing stuff until turn 3. So, not as quick as I would like. Alright, Rune of Mortality is a great pickup here. Because we already have, 2 Raven Wings. We've got the Rune Crown. A bunch of Master Scalds, so I like it. We'll take it. I think the pick would be probably fine too, but we already have 3 equipment, so I'm probably okay on that. Another Raven Wings? Probably don't need 3 Raven Wings. Guess we can take a Village Rites. I don't think it's going to make the deck. Just all the Master Scalds. The funny thing is we have more than enough targets for Master Scald, but running 4 of them is obviously very excessive. Guess we can take the Demonic Gifts. I'll actually take the other Godtail Guardian. I think those are actually really good in here with 2 Raven Wings, believe it or not. This is probably the first time I'm going to end up playing them. So this would be 9 lands. Do we want to try and get away with 17? I'd like to. Our curve is actually relatively low, besides the fact that we have 4 Master Scalds. So we can cut 3 creatures. I'm probably off the pet. I can't imagine I'm going to play 4 Master Scalds, but I'll think about it, because I'd like to cut like Effigy too. It's just, I have better 3-drops, like Goldmot Champion. And I can cut 1 more creature. Certainly not our 2-drops. Prefer to not cut our 3-drops. So maybe it is just cut a Scald. Okay. Because this will make running 17 lands easier. So then we can cut 5 non... So we have 7 Dwarves, 8 Warriors. Yeah, I think Raise the Draugr still looks good. You probably cut... If I cut Demonic Gifts, what am I... Let's say I cut Demonic Gifts. What am I looking at for removal? We've got 2 Iron Verdicts. Poison the Cup. I don't know if I want to do Ascent of the Worthy in here. It's kind of cool, but we don't have anything insane to bring back. I guess a Master Scald, which can then, I guess, can it immediately get Ascent back? I think that's how it works. Honestly, between Way Down, Valkyrie, and 3 Scalds, we have a lot of creatures that need to get exiled out of the graveyard. And we only have 14 actual creature cards, but Master Scald is incredibly good in here with the sheer quantity of artifacts and enchantments we have. These are also... Alright, that's cool. I actually kind of like this deck. So removal, what do we have again? We've got the Way Down, 2 Verdicts, Poison the Cup, Retribution, sort of. Maybe I don't need the Way Down. Save those creatures in graveyard for better things. Probably is okay. Still need to make 2 more cuts, and they can't be creatures. I think I want to keep the Raise the Draugr, though. What are we at? Still have 8 Warriors, yeah. Getting a couple cards back. Really on the fence here with Ascent. I don't think Ascent is that great. It's kind of cool, and it does resurrect and give evasion and make an angel, which is good with 3 Master Scalds, but I'm just kind of not feeling it. I think the other things we're doing are a little more consistently good. Although it is good with God's Guardian too. That is cool. But we're kind of already doing the evasive thing with our Raven Wings, so we probably don't need to mess around with an Ascent. Although Ascent is also cool with Guardian with the first 2 ticks, because it's got 6 toughness, so it's hard to kill. But yeah, this is probably fine. And the last cut shall be... It's actually tough. So removal. Well, we're running 2 runes too, but with 3 pieces of equipment and one of which is a rune crown, I'm kind of okay with that. And I mean, Rune of Mortality with Raptor is a beating. I don't want to cut our Raven Wings here. Not with the Guardian and the Scalds. I feel like that's really good. I can't cut a creature. I can't cut an equipment. I don't want to cut the rune. I wonder if I cut a Verdict, but then what are we at for removal? Then we're really low. Maybe I do cut the Raise the Draugr. As much as I like it, and I do like it, I think I'm just going to go for a little more consistency here. It makes it tough, but we've got a lot of like top end here actually. The God's Guardians with the Master Scalds. Those are heavy hitters. Plus we've got like a random Great Hall, so I like that this gives us protection against like, Bound in Gold and Bind the Monster, stuff like that. It's nice to just have that. Almost no black in this deck. So, and we already have 2 black, so we could probably get away with... We do have some double white. A little bit, not a ton. But we can probably get away with like... This is 10. If I do this, plus the black... This is 11-7. 11-7 is just fine. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we figured it out. It's a cool deck. I wonder if we could actually ditch the Faithful and run... Because then we can even get less black in this deck, which I kind of like. Because Faithful seems a little bit awkward. It is good with Raven Wings, though, but... I guess no, you know what, it's actually good in here. It feeds the yard for Scald and Valkyrie. And like Shepherd. Yeah, I think we keep it around. It is a little bit weird. But it's a cool deck. I think it looks good. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, we're in round 1. I'm going to keep this hand. No threats, but we've got Raven Wings into Rune of Sustenance. If we really need to. Can also do Poison the Cup. Yeah, I might actually do that instead. Yeah, I think this. Then next turn I can do Courser, and that lets me go Rune of Sustenance, Raven Wings, plus Poison the Cup on turn 4, which is kind of nuts, actually. Goldmaw Champion actually does a lot here, but I wonder if I'd still prefer to do the Courser. I think I'm actually going to do the Champion, because it keeps their dudes back for now. And if they have removal, I'd rather them use it there anyway. Sure. Alright. It's got a Rune of Mortality now, too. So let's do Courser, Raven Wings, pass. So we're going to take the hit here. Then we're going to go Rune of Sustenance, Rune of Mortality. Alright. Okay, so let's go Rune of Sustenance, Raven Wings. Draw Master Scald. Can't get anything back just yet. So if I play another land, yeah, then I can still equip here. Get in with the lifelink. And then we can poison the cup on the hammer creature after attackers or whatever. Sure. Okay, so poison here. Godsall Guardian's a great draw. It blocks well. So we can go Guardian. And get in for 3. Alright, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we have to block if they attack, clearly. Alright, that was a great draw. So now, we can go this at a reduced cost. And then we move the equipment over to our vigilance dude. Sure. I mean, they really don't have a choice here, so. Kind of just, totally just stole this game. Wow. Sweet. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. I think we'll keep. Because we can go turn 2 Raven Wings. Turn 3, if we don't draw a land, we can play the Rune, hopefully find the 3rd. Otherwise, get the champion down. Now I think I'd probably rather do the Verdict. It's tough, though. Well, now I can... Yeah, I think we do the Verdict. My thinking is, next turn, I have a choice. I can do the Champion. It depends on what they play, but I can do Champion or I can do Shepherd. Cosima, well, that's a good one. Let's do... I'm going to do Shepherd. Alright, they wisely got rid of it. I was hoping they'd attack so I could Verdict it, but that's okay. Valkyrie we can't play, so I think we just do Champ now. A little bit of an awkward hand, but it's okay. Alright, we found our 4th land, that's good. So we can attack. And... guess we just play another champion. Yeah, Boring Flex is going to be a tough one. Master Skull too, huh? So, how do we want to do this? I think we might have to put the rune on the champion, because I can always get it back with the shepherd, and then we leave up the Iron Verdict, so I think that's the play for now. We want to hit a land anyway, so this is probably okay. Like, I'd prefer to stick it on equipment, but we're pretty far behind here. So now we just hang out. So I think I block Vorinclex and then Iron Verdict it. So they have access to 4 snow, which means they have to deal with double pump here. It's going to be tough. So I guess the play is Shepherd, bringing back Rune, putting it on Shepherd, drawing a card, hopefully finding a land. And then I guess I would still die. I don't know if I can do that. Because then they could just attack with everything. I guess I wouldn't die, actually. I mean, Verdict's cool too, but it doesn't do me any good when I don't have any lands. But either way, we'll do Shepherd. So we did find the land, but I think it might be a little bit too little too late. So we'll see if they attack with everything. They do have to block the Eyesight Troll and go to 1. Alright, we'll go to the next game. We'll see you then. Alright, I guess we can keep this. So, turn 2 we can foretell Verdict. Turn 3 foretell Guardian, leave up Verdict. Maybe turn 4 Guardian. Not bad. I really like Guardian in this deck. I think it's insane with Raven's Wings. Sure. Ooh, Story Seeker. Well, might be change of plans now. Now we'll do turn 3, foretell Guardian. Kind of okay with the trade here. I feel like they're going to follow up with something anyway, so why not? Because if they play a creature I can't attack into, I'll wish I didn't, but I mean, we have plenty of things that are better than Story Seeker in here, and we just need to buy time with this deck because we've got some good late game evasion and fatties, so. Well, I feel like it might have worked out better there, but it's not a huge deal. It's okay. Getting these Guardians out is good. I feel like they should be able to gunk up the board pretty well. They're not even easy to attack into. So, just fine. Ooh, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we can start smashing vigilantly with a 4-power attacker, which is just really nice. Yeah. Fifth land is actually nice too. Let's start getting in there, I think. God's All Guardian, surprisingly, doing work here. Look at this. Looking really good. So let's go Guardian, Verdict, and pass. I could have just played a 4-4 on the board, but the Guardians just look so much better here with that Raven's Wings out. Narfi, sure. I mean, they still just do not have a good attack here. At all. Yeah. It's amazing how much work this Guardian is doing with the Raven's Wings. So, yeah, we can bust him out. Number 2. And just leave up a Verdict for now. And now they have to deal with 2 of them. Not easily. Yeah. Can still attack into that. I guess. Well, I guess I can't because it's a 2-5. Because it's technically a zombie. Seraph, okay. Alright, well. Guess I can play the first Master Scald. And pass. I mean, I could attack into the Mistwalker, but we don't have anything. So they have 2 snow now. That's not really that big of a deal. I'll poison the cup, perfect. So, yeah, we'll just eat that now. All right. So they have to deal with both of our God's All Guardians here. I mean, they have to attack with everything. I don't think they have a choice. Yeah. They have no choice here. So, this can eat. So this is going to make all their snow and zombies weaker. So that's cool. We can do this and this. And we've got 2 verdicts here, so all right. Cool. We'll see for the next one. All right, we're on the draw here. I can keep this hand. We can go turn 2, Verdict, Foretell, turn 3, maybe Crown, finding the Sustenance draw. That would be good. Frostauger's a good card, too. In the right deck, Frostauger can be a 1-mana draw card, like, 50% of the time or more. So it can be really good in the right deck. Like, look, they already reaping value. I've played that deck before, too. It's really fun. Where Frostauger just goes off and draws you, like, 7 cards in a game. Your 1-drop drawing you 7 cards. Totally can happen. And it's very, very strong. I mean, look at that. They're 2 for 2 already. 2 for 2 on turn 3 for drawing cards. It's absolutely insane. And here we are missing our land drop. Yeah, we're in big trouble now, unfortunately. All it took was 1 missed land drop. This is generally why I play 18 land decks in this format, just to avoid this from ever happening. I feel like there's enough value cards where you really don't need to worry about this sort of situation running 18 lands. Like, I feel like getting screwed is just so much worse than getting flooded in the grand scheme of things, that, like, allowing this to happen is just probably a bad idea. Like, I should probably just be playing 18 lands. So I have to decide what to do here. I suppose it's probably the champion. They're just going to slam a Bergstrider and just annihilate us here, but I guess I'm hopeful that I can draw another land so that I can do what? So that I can play a champion and leave up a verdict for their Strider after they tap my thing. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, missing those land drops. I'm honestly this close to just bringing in another land and accepting that I can get mana flooded. Just because I really can't have this happen and hope to win, I don't think so. So we're doing it like this so I can verdict to the Bergstrider. I mean, think about it this way. Getting land screwed is so bad in matches where commons are this strong. Like, this game honestly feels almost, it's like borderline unrecoverable at this point. That's how harshly we're getting beaten. Just by some commons. Nothing fancy at all. Just some commons. And we're just getting annihilated by them. I think I actually have to do the... This is tough. Because I'm debating whether I just want to get the Rune of Mortality or get the Rune of... I feel like... Because I don't have black mana, I almost need the Mortality more. As awkward as that is. Because then at least if I draw a land, I can equip. Alright, that's cool. So now at least I can get that on here. And I have a Death Touch, so I can at least block the Bergstrider. If they don't have anything else, of course, like a third Bergstrider or whatever. I don't think they've missed on Frostdogger yet, by the way. I think they're 4 for 4. 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 now on Frostdogger, so pretty incredible. Pretty incredible how strong that is. And honestly, straight up, we're losing as badly as we are because we missed that land drop. Like, we would have been losing, but not nearly this badly if we hadn't missed that land drop. So it's just totally reinforcing to me that we kind of... can I even live now? I have to do Poison the Cup, which means I'm going to have to spend 4 mana, foretell it. So then I guess I could block Berkshire. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can live. Okay. Obviously under the pretenses that they have, you know, absolutely nothing. Been screwed by auto tap lately, so I'm going to take it a little more cautiously. And honestly, I don't know why I chose 17 lands with this deck in particular, since we have, like, just a boatload of 4 and 5 drops. Like, this is a 4 drop and all that nonsense, so... Well, if I were them, I would have blown up the Runed Crown. Not that it matters here. Oh, that's interesting. And they need to copy it. Alright, I'm just going to concede it. There's no way of coming back from this, right? There's no possible way I can come back from this. They've had something for everything. We've been missing land drops. They've been drawing every single turn out Frostaugur. Hey, they finally missed. Got 6 mana, so I can play 2 things. We're at 4 life. They have just a trillion attackers. So 6 mana, I can do this plus nothing. I can do Valkyrie plus nothing. Can't get anything back with Shepherd. Because Mass Vandal exiled, so I can't even get the rune back. We don't even have a creature in the yard. We're super dead. I'll go to the next one here. Alright, let's swap out something for that land. I still haven't decided what yet, but I think we just have too many. I think it was misleading when we were looking at the convert mana cost of the deck, because it's just a boatload of 4-drops. It really is. It looks like a boatload of 2-drops with all the foretell, but they're weird foretell cards that cost 4, so we gotta up the unfortunately. I don't want to, but we gotta up it. I might cut maybe just another Scald. It brings us to 14 creatures, including the Retribution, but or maybe I cut a lower end card if I'm running more lands. That might make sense, actually. Like cut what? I don't really want to cut a creature, to be honest. I really don't. I don't want to cut a creature with all this equipment shenanigans we're doing. Maybe I just cut a Verdict. I don't want to, but it still leaves us with Poison the Cup, Verdict, Retribution. Maybe I just have to hope that's enough with the Rune of Mortality on an equipment. It's just tough, and I've already run into mana issues twice. And I just don't want to run into it again. Or at least I want to minimize that as much as I can. Because I do think it looks like something that would be a problem with this deck. Alright, I'll see you for the next one. Alright, we can keep this. I guess we get Story Seeker into Champion. That's pretty good. Raptor, 1 turn too late. That's alright. Alright, so I think we'll just do Raptor and Foretell Poison the Cup. So could leave the Raptor back. I guess I will. I think they're just going to trade here, but it's okay. Wasn't expecting that. All right. So I think I'm gonna Poison the Cup, maybe? Guess I can Verdict too. Maybe that's better. Well, if they try and fight, I can just kill their guy too. I see. So we can actually kill one in response. This way they only draw 1 card. Scald and Courser. Well, Both are pretty good, but maybe the Courser's okay. I mean, missing a land drop kind of sucks. But currently we can cast everything, so maybe just getting another evasive creature is the smartest thing to do. I guess it gets milled anyway, huh? Doesn't matter. Alright. Why'd it get... Oh, it got 2 counters because of the thing, I see. That's okay. We'll kill this. They don't have double... They're not even close to double blue yet, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. No artifacts or enchantments in Yard yet. And we have double Goldmot Champion to tap things down. Sure. I wonder if I just want to do the rune now. I feel like it's kind of okay to do this because I feel like drawing more cards right now is actually good. Because we're kind of far ahead, so if we're tapping things down, it's better just keep progressing. Right now, we actually can't get anything back significant with Shepherd, but considering Shepherd's lethal on its own, I think it's okay. So they probably do like a... I'm guessing like a struggle for Skimfar here to take out a champion. Would be my first guess. And then they still have to play another creature. Alright, they didn't have it, so stole that game. That's nice. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, it's a good hand. Seeker, Champion, Ravenwing's Equip. We even have the Great Hall to convert one of our creatures at some point. Poison the Cup is good too. Could kill something if I had to at some point. Oh, that was a great draw. So we'll see if they verdict that. It's unexpected. Oh, wow. Okay. Do I fear the Doomscar is the question. I kind of feel like I can play around it pretty effectively here. So... feels like it's probably worth it. Like, I could have just slammed a Retribution there, but... I feel like Doomscar... It just feels like they haven't done anything. And playing the equipment with no creature, it just feels like Doomscar. Well, now it's Maya, but whatever. I'll kill Maya. Can I stop on my opponent's upkeep before they play a land? Which means I probably just go... Well... I mean, I guess at this point I can play the Retribution. Because if they Doomscar now, I feel like... Alright, they might get us here with a Doomscar, but I feel like if they... because they played a Maya into it, it's a little less likely they have it. All right. Stole that game. We'll see for the next one. This hand is quite slow, but I feel like this is tough. It's not a very good hand, but I feel like another risk, one of the risks you run with running the 18 land decks is not only flood, but worse mulligans, because then I feel like you're even more susceptible to flooding when you're going down to 6, especially in a deck that doesn't have a lot of card advantage like us. So I feel like I have to keep this because we have both colors and we have removal and some random 5 drops, but that was actually a good draw because at least we can go Verdict, Foretell into Champion now. That was a good draw too. I wonder if it's actually better to do the Shepherd here. I mean, playing a turn 4 3/3 flyer that doesn't bring anything back is still good. They missed their land drop there? Certainly hope so. Honestly, there's not like a ton of things to bring back with Shepherd anyway for our deck. There's a decent amount, but not enough where I think it's that big of a deal. I'm sure glad they're missing their land drops. Jeez. So we can get in here. I think I'm actually going to do Foretell and Poison the Cup here. Because they might do some equipment or something and go for a greedy attack, in which case I'm happy to kill Cole and find some land, start slamming some Master Scalds. I think I'd probably Poison the Cup on Cole anyway. Rune Crown. Yeah, we can keep both of those, can't we? But we probably want the Great Hall first to hit the land, even though it's tap. Yeah, that's fine. So we can attack with both here. Kind of okay with getting both their dudes out the board. So probably just follow up with another flyer here. That makes stuff cheaper, because then we can play Rune Crown for a reduced price. Get Rune of Sustenance, equip it. Draw a card. And Foretell. Possibly Foretell, depending on if we draw land or not. I mean, our opponent not hitting a land here has been tremendously beneficial. So we'll do the Sustenance. Yeah, we hit the land too, so... I guess we can just kill this and play a big dude. All right, we have the Great Hall, so it actually works out okay. So now I've got 2 lethal creatures for next turn. Sure. All right. All right. We'll see for the next one. All right. This is a keep. A little bit awkward with the double tap land, but we'll see if we draw an untap land. It'll make it a lot easier. Probably better do the sinkhole. All right. I think we're going to go for this, and we're just going to start getting the 3 drops down. All right. I'll probably just drop a Faithful here. At least when Faithful dies, maybe Shepherd gets a little more utility, which is nice. They really? Huh. Well, that's weird. Let's do the champion. Because champion with the Faithful is now nice little synergy there. I have no idea why they're attacking, but I like it. I mean, I can Verdict their Raven too. Kind of okay with that, actually. It, like, gets rid of their fight spells, and then I can still attack in and tap down their blocker. I kind of like it. Might have, like, a Lindworm, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. I couldn't Verdict that anyway, so it's actually okay. Technically, we can still race it. Let me think about this. So I guess I just attack. Tap that. And then we can go Raven Wings. Next turn, I guess I could do Root of Mortality on the Raven Wings if I wanted. Not sure if I want to or not. No blocks there is nice. No creatures in the yard yet, so that's fine. Kind of want to hit land, so I think I'm actually going to do this. All right. I mean, the nice thing is, if they do in fact kill Faithful, at least we can follow up with 2-mana Valkyrie plus equip Champion and attack. We can still attack into that too. Which is nice. I mean, I can attack with Champion too to tap the Furia, but then I lose the champ. It's probably not worth it. So I guess we just attack with Faithful here. Sure, they're probably going to trade. No? Interesting. Huh. Well, gotta admit, I kind of wasn't expecting that either. mean, at this point, we probably just go champion. So we can tap 2 things, and then probably Shepherd Foretell, just because it's got built-in evasion. Sure. Makes sense. Go to 5, okay. Another priest. So they've got enough snow to what do we make them lose? Guess a pack mate randomly. So I think the play, so I can get a land back too with the Shepherd. So probably just here. And for 3. Shepherd getting a land. I mean, I can also use the Great Hall, but they have the... Yeah, I don't love that either. I mean, Shepherd getting back a land is not terrible. I'd rather do it to the Great Hall, but I feel like the best use of mana is tapping out there. I might be wrong. They can use Priest on Shepherd and my Goldmot champion, but well, that's going to make it quite a bit tougher. Probably, yeah, they actually caught up pretty well there, surprisingly. No artifacts or enchantments to get back. We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana, so I can do 2, 5, 7. I can play 2 things. Can also equip though. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. So we can go... Let's see if they let me attack. Alright. That's fine. So 2, 7, and we have 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want as many bodies as I can, because I feel like we kind of have them on the ropes a little bit. So let's do Champion, Valkyrie, and then we equip here. And that way, if they do pillar on their turn, then we can just attack back for lethal in the air. So they can't really do that. They can attack with like Narfi, and I don't want to block. But we also have Goldmot champions, so that puts them in a tough spot too. This one I'm a little more willing to trade off. But let me think about that. Let's say they tap a champion on my turn. Then I can tap down their flyer, then they can block. I think we trade. I don't love it, but I think we do. Okay. Scry 3 there too. It's a little tough. A little tough. They dug pretty hard there too. Let's see. So still no artifacts or enchantments to bring back. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. So can't play both anyway. So I'd probably equip here. See if they tap it. That's fine. No attacks. We still have 7 mana. So I can re-equip to here and still play this. No attacks. So we can do they're at 4. Have to tap the champion, which is fine. No attacks. We can go God's Hell Guardian plus Raptor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can also do 6, 7, but I want to convert the Raptor right away because then it's a lethal creature. So it's probably better to do Raptor, convert. And then we can foretell this. And we can move this onto this. So the play is this. See what they tap. Then we go like this. And tap here. All right, sweet. We got there. We'll see you for the next one. All right, I'll keep this hand. We do need the double white for the Retribution, but if we can get a turn 4 Retribution, I mean, we're looking pretty spicy. It's tough to deal with. And turn 2 Raven Wings, turn 3 Champions, not the worst. I think I might actually just foretell the God's Hell Guardian in case I rip another black so I can get the 3/6 down. That's, to me, a little more valuable, I think, than just getting a random Raven Wings down. Discard, I might... I think I discard the... Well, Master Scald getting back Retribution. I think I might actually discard the Raven Wings, oddly enough, because... casting Retribution and getting it back with Master Scald seems really nasty. Plus, I can randomly get Ravenwings back, too, in a pinch. So, I think that actually makes the most sense. Raptor, a little bit late, but that's alright. So, still have another turn to draw that, rip that second Plains and just slam a turn 4 Retribution, because I think that'd be really good. But if I have to do a God's Hall Guardian, I'm okay with it, too. It's still good. Vengeful Reaper, that's a pretty good one, too. Alright. Well, that can also get back our Ravenwings, which is kind of nice, but let's get in there for now. And then we'll do the Guardian. Alright. No creatures in yard, so let's get in there. It might have like Jarl of the Forsaken. That would be my guess. That block makes a lot more sense if they do. So what do I want to play here? Probably Raptor plus Foretell Shepherd would be my guess. Alright, they didn't have it, surprisingly. Fury is a good one. We can tap it down, which is nice, but we'll see. Oh, they had the second spell, too. That's going to be pretty strong for them. Pretty strong. So we can do Shepherd at least, getting back the Raven Wings, which is good. Still missing those land drops, unfortunately. Still missing that second white, unfortunately. I feel like we're well poised to win this, too, which is kind of a little bit awkward. Because we're well poised to win this, but we're still, it's coming down to missing land drops again. I guess if they have removal, I'd rather them do it like this. Because then at least I can equip my God's Hall Guardian and maybe get something out of it. Yeah, this is fine. Like, they get 2 of our things, they eat up some mana, they use a card, they take out a Raptor. Yes, they did a lot of things. I'm okay with it. I don't want them to have a second spell. And I want to hit a land. I'm being very demanding here. It looks like they're going to do Raise the Draugr or something. Alright. So they get more value. This is only unfortunate because we're, once again, just missing land drops. It's the only reason it's unfortunate. And then we just keep hitting all of our swamps. This is why we ran 11 white sources and 7 black, so to avoid this exact situation from happening. That's okay. I wonder if they have the Jarl. I'm going to attack anyway. I'm just going to hope they don't have the Jarl. Alright. Pretty risky there, but it panned out. I think I'm going to do Master Scald now. I could do Courser too, but I don't know. Bizarre. Very bizarre. Now we just need to rip a white. Kaldheim Unleashed. Yeah, that's a good one. Guess I might as well. No choice but to block. I guess technically best use of mana is Gold Mod Champion and Courser. I mean, I have to attack here. I don't have a choice. I can't just, like, sit around and hope they don't do anything the rest of the game. Alright. Well, if my final loss was to Doomscar Starnheim Unleashed, while I'm getting, like, mana screwed in the beginning, I think I can tolerate that. I think this deck did just fine. And if we had to lose in the finals to a broken card, I'll accept it. I will totally accept it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.